What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
It's been 84 years since we saw the last installment of the Descendants franchise. At least it feels like that much. Thankfully, Disney decided to give fans another live-action adventure, but this time we won't see Mal and Ben as the protagonists. The royal wedding and its ending. Before we get into the details regarding the most recent Descendant project, we first need to do a short recap of the royal wedding, and of course talk about the ending, the animated special, and ending that hints at the Pocket Watch. Fans of the franchise will have the chance to meet the daughters of Cinderella and the Queen of Hearts. In the previous film, Mal and Ben were the two protagonists, with the successful Disney animation film finally giving them the happily ever after. The royal wedding didn't go without drama. Fans needed to quickly adjust to the new situation. Yeah, we're talking about Audrey being Mal's official wedding planner, and Mal's dad not being there for her on her big day. Anyways, fans were given a satisfying conclusion after Mal said she doesn't want to get married without her entire family there. So the gang headed back to the Isle of the Lost in order for Hades to come back to Auradon. The film didn't go without Disney honoring the late Cameron Boyce, who sadly lost his life in 2019. Jay and Evie gave Mal a charm bracelet with all of their family crests, including that of Carlos, a character played by Boyce. It represents the 4 V keys linked together forever, Evie says. Anyways, once they find Hades, he explains that the whole thing was just a big misunderstanding and that he wouldn't leave his daughter on the happiest day of her life. Near the end of the film, Ben and Mal become husband and wife. They get married while feeling the love plays in the background. I have to admit, this film made me cry like a baby. A lot of fans say they didn't enjoy the 4th installment simply because it was an animated version, and if I'm honest with you, I loved it. It would be even better if Disney decided to do a remake of the film, a live-action remake. Don't you think so? Anyways, after getting married, Mal and Ben moved away from the crowd to enjoy their wedding night alone. So, this is what happily ever after feels like, he asked, to which she replied, for us, yes, but somewhere another story could be just the beginning. The camera then moves over to a pile of white roses, painted red. It's safe to say that the royal wedding ends on a cliffhanger that hints at the 5th film with a relative of Alice in Wonderland's Queen of Hearts as the main protagonist. Well guys, it's true. Disney finally greenlit a continuation called The Pocket Watch. Let's get into more details, shall we? The Pocket Watch. The previously mentioned cliffhanger at the end of the royal wedding promised fans a new beginning of the popular franchise. Thankfully, the Descendants universe is expanding with another live-action project that will serve as a spin-off to the 2021 film. This March, Disney Plus announced that the new spin-off is already in development, confirming that this continuation will again follow the sons and daughters of Disney princesses and villains. Since Mal and Ben are already given a conclusion, the new continuation will focus on Red, the teenage daughter of the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, and Chloe, the teen daughter of Cinderella and Prince Charming. Per a report by Collider, Red will be whip smart and rebellious, while Chloe will be a perfectionist and an athlete. The synopsis on Descendants Wiki reads the following: in order to prevent an impending coup in Auradon, one that looms during the celebration of a new royal baby, Red must join forces with Chloe to travel back in time via the White Rabbit's pocket watch to stop an event that would lead to grave consequences. The forthcoming installment will be directed by Jennifer Fang. Apparently, some amazingly talented people will work on the film, meaning that the continuation lives on even higher expectations. Collider also shared an official statement in which the movie director explained how she got involved in the Descendants world while also explaining what fans should expect from this new installment. According to her, the continuation presents a delightful canvas with a fantastical world building. When Fang was just a kid, she loved musicals, which is how she got involved in the film industry. She explained why she thinks she's so into musicals, saying that they have a way of conveying these lovely nuisance ideas through song and expressive movement. So yeah, it seems like she knows what she's doing. Right, guys? The only question that bothers us, and well, a lot of fans, is whether the already familiar cast will come back for the next installment. Disney's yet to announce a cast list, but according to most fans, the continuation will have to bring at least some of the already familiar actors in order for it to do justice to its predecessors. We agree with this because after all, the perfect cast ensemble of Descendants is what made this franchise so popular. Sadly, there are some reports claiming that Dove Cameron won't return to reprise her role, which is heartbreaking, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. A.O. Davis, president of Disney Branded Television, agrees that the continuation lives on high expectations. I mean, in a world where there are so many sequels, we have to praise Descendants for keeping the success and making each new film more popular than the previous one. Per her official statement, Davis believes that capturing the script in Jennifer Fang's dictatorial vision will set a new high bar for creativity and imagination, with a movie that ups the ante on a story, song, and dance to entertain young viewers, their families, and the global fan base that grew up with the aspirational story of Descendants. Disney Plus is yet to confirm the precise release date of the much-anticipated continuation, but our guess is that the new film will premiere sometime in 2023, perhaps at the beginning of 2023. Now let's get into some unofficial pieces of information about the cast of the fifth Descendants film. Jedidiah Marie's involvement. In a recent interview with J14, Marie said she would love to see her character had done with the Isle of the Lost with the world. Marie played Celia and is expected to return and reprise her role in the upcoming installment. Honestly, with the whole other world, there's a gate now, and she sees how her life has changed. If she's still the same or if she's truly changed for the better. Hopefully she'll get all the answers that she's looking for. Dove Cameron is not coming back? We've mentioned this in our previous videos, but we'll mention it again, considering its importance. Most of the already familiar cast believe it would be really hard on the cast to do a film without Cameron. At least this is what Dove said in an episode of the Chicks in the Office podcast. With the cliffhanger at the end of the royal wedding and the hints at a new installment, fans believe that Dove won't reprise her role in the next film. You need to remember that these are only rumors, as nothing is confirmed yet. In another interview with Hollywood Life in December 2019, she said she thinks the idea of making another movie might also be super wrong. According to some fans, she's right, and another film without Cameron would be, as Dove says, super wrong. We gotta ask, do you agree with the actress? Do you perhaps believe that another installment could again honor Cameron Boyce and his character so that the film wouldn't feel wrong? Let us know. A lot to explore. I think everybody would love the franchise to continue. It's been, what is the main storyline, or is it a new storyline? Stephen Vincent, vice president of music and soundtracks at Disney Channel, told Variety in July 2020, adding that everybody believes in the power of Descendants franchise, but also the possibilities. On a related note, what are your hopes for the next installment? Which actresses do you think are the perfect fit for the daughter of Cinderella and the daughter of the Queen of Hearts? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.